And just to finish off this menu section, I'm going to share with you the scrolling options. Now, scrolling options are found in Options and Edit Window Scrolling. The first option is no scrolling. So if I press play, we've got no scrolling at all. Just going to put that there and it's going to disappear off the screen. So that is no scrolling. You can, of course, sort of move around the session yourself, click to where the playhead is and follow it that way. But that's no scrolling. Next, we have after playback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that roll off the screen. Gone. And when I stop playback, it's going to jump to that location. Stop. And it jumps back to the playhead. So that is after playback. Then we have page. Page is the duration you can see in front of you. And when it gets to the edge there, it will appear over here and it will show more of, and it moves a certain amount of page. Play that again. You can see it's jumped to the middle of the window. Then we have continuous, and this is my favorite. Everything moves along, the timeline moves along, the playhead moves along. If I go over here, it puts it straight back in the middle and I can follow that playhead. And the last option for scrolling is the center playhead, which is not compatible with loop playback. I hit play and the playhead just moves on its own. So that always keeps there. So it's like the audio is coming to us as opposed to the playhead going to it. But one last thing before we wrap up the scrolling options is I want to tell you a little shortcut. If you have the playhead somewhere off in the distance, I'm going to put it back onto continuous. If you hit Q with keyboard focus on, and we'll talk more about this in a moment, hit Q, it will center the playhead. Move that, and it goes there. Q, go here. Hit Q and it will center it for me there. So that's a handy thing. If you've lost the playhead or you've got it in no scrolling at all and you're like, where's the playhead? If you tap Q, it'll center the screen to where the playhead is. So that's the scrolling options.